a dollar and a dream. All I had was my city and my team. Never had no money and no green, yeah. Still I'm getting there, still I'm getting there. Y'all these hoes, you can't turn into no queen. You want that clout plus to be up on the scene, yeah. You're too sweet with some sauce up on the screen, yeah. Now you getting there.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the fan club. It's your boy D Bros, Dan Brosnan in the building. Welcome to the show, everyone. We hope you guys are having an amazing weekend. So we have some time on our hands. Things are getting a little bit back to normal, but you know, it's always good to just reflect and think about things and make fun videos. I'm going to make a video today about one of my favorite brands, one of your favorite brands out there, Fan Club Nation. We have a lot of Ranger Nation out there, Power Rangers, okay? And I just wanted to make a little video about why I love the Power Rangers. And maybe through time we'll do more of these. This is just super fun. This is just more of like, not what I say vague, but we're just going to talk about a little bit of everything and why I love it. How did I go away from it and how I got brought back and where we are today. Let's just get into it, man. So you guys know me. My name is Braz. I've been running the fan club. It will be 3 years in August, man, and it's been a ride, okay? It has been a journey and an amazing adventure to be doing these videos all the time, interviewing celebrities, going to events and things I never thought in a million years I would be at. But it all started with a brand and a show, honestly. And that show is Power Rangers, okay? It was 1993, I believe. I was 2 years old. And I remember when this show came out, man. It was huge. It was so big, they actually had Power Rangers on at night for a few nights. It was like a prime time thing. It was crazy. And I remember watching that. I remember waking up early Saturday mornings to watch it, and also after school every day. And man, when I was 2 though, I saw this, and I believe one of my parents got me a Black Ranger, and that's the only Ranger we could get. We went to Kmart and there's only one figure left, and it was Zach. Got him, thought it was super cool, and there was a point in my life where I didn't really know my dad, and a constant thing for me was Power Rangers, and it was always, trying to do the right thing, and I necessarily didn't have someone like a father figure in my life, but when I was watching Power Rangers, I felt like I was trying to do what those other dudes were doing necessarily, and was like, yo, like Tommy, he was bad, and then he found the right way, and now he's good, and look at him now, he's getting the girls and everything. Like, I was trying to be like Tommy as a kid, and I loved it. It was a good show. It showed that, yo, martial arts are cool, but we only use them to fight bad guys and monsters and villains and stuff. There was some discipline in the show. There were some good lessons. And our favorite parts was the fighting and the Megazords, baby. Being a young kid and watching Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, it was crazy. And I came in at a perfect time, so I think I was 2 when it came out. But 94, the second season, I was 3. When the movie came out in 95, I'm breaking stuff. When the movie came out when I was 95, I was 4 years old, guys. And I saw that movie so many times, I could no longer ever see it again and could tell you like every word, every scene. Oh my God. Incredible. Okay, then the movie was great. We got another season of Power Rangers with Ninja, and then at the end of that was when they changed things up. They gave us the Alien Rangers and went into the Zeo crossover, and it was super cool. Then of course we got the full Zeo season after they got the the Zeo crystals. And then I love Zeo. Zeo was amazing. And then they gave us Turbo the movie and Turbo the series. It was bad, guys, but as a kid, I loved it. I loved it, but I never thought it was as good as the first one. I even as a kid was like, oh, this is cool. Like they brought back Jason and Kimberly, but it was never as good as the first one. And just based on ratings, numbers, everything, no one ever really says, there might be somebody like a small niche that liked Turbo over Mighty Morphin, but Mighty Morphin just had a bigger budget. It was better. What do you guys think on that? That'd be a fun little question. Do you guys like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie or Turbo a Power Rangers movie? Let me know on that one. So I watched it for another 4 or 5 years, I believe, after Turbo was in space, one of my favorite all-time seasons. Oh my gosh. Lost Galaxy, that's in there. That's a really good season. I loved how that one ended. That season finale is up there with season finales, definitely. Then you get Lightspeed Rescue, the Train Rangers. Liked it. I didn't love it. But that's okay. I've got my one buddy, Dan, I used to work with. He loves Lightspeed Rescue. That's like his favorite. So, to each his own. There's no hate here. I like all of them. Like I've met a few of the cast members of Lightspeed Rescue. Super cool people. And there's nothing wrong with that season. It just wasn't my favorite. The season after Lightspeed Rescue, though, Time Force, that was one of my favorites. Oh my God, such a good story, man. Then we got Wild Force in, I believe, 2002. Very good season. Ninja Storm in 2003. That was actually pretty. I did love that. I can't lie. It was one of the first Disney seasons. They took over Wild Force halfway through, I believe. Tell me if I'm wrong, guys. I remember half of it was on Fox Kids and half of it was on ABC Kids. Then there was Ninja Storm. Then there was Dino Thunder, where they brought back JDF, Jason David Frank, to reprise his role of Tommy, and he was the Black Ranger. I loved this. Then after that, I started to get a little bit older and didn't pay as much attention, but I remember SPD after this. That was cool. And then I believe there was Mystic Force, and then Operation Overdrive, and then Jungle Fury. And then after that, I think it was RPM, and then they just completely lost me at that point, like they did most Power Ranger fans. There was a point where I did stop watching. I didn't even know for a year or two that the Once a Ranger thing back in what that come out like 07, 08, something like that. I didn't even know about that, guys, for a few years. And that's sad because I got a little bit older and I just stopped watching for a few years. Had other things going on, obviously. But what kind of ticked me off was when they brought back the original show, but they just tweaked it and just to sell the toys. And I like the toys. I had one of the original, they're not the original, but the 2010 Megazords from the Mighty Morphin. And the show, they didn't add anything. I wish they would have added some behind the scenes, something to make it cool, that other old school Power Ranger fans would watch. If you're going to show the old one, do something like no matter what, the young kids are going to think it's cool or maybe not, depending on what it is. But you guys just basically took the old show and added a few effects and that was it. I don't know. That's kind of lazy, Disney. Damn you, Disney. After that, Saban bought back his own property for a fraction of what he sold it for. So this guy was a genius. Sold it to Disney for a bunch of money, and then they didn't do shit with it. And honestly, he sold it back for way less. Got Power Rangers back, took it to Nickelodeon, and it was meh. It was meh. That was when I started to get back into Power Rangers, though, because Samurai came back, and by that point, I had a 2-year-old son, and I started watching Samurai. It wasn't bad. Megaforce, it wasn't that Megaforce was bad, it was that it had way more potential than what you gave us. It's kind of like how fans feel about the Justice League movies and some of the newer like Batman movies and stuff. It's where it wasn't bad. These are good movies. It's just for what it is, we expect more. If you're going to give us these legendary battles and stuff like that, we expected more. I was critical on Power Rangers for a few years. I honestly was. I did like Dino Charge for some reason. It was a fresh breath of air. I probably said that wrong. I always say that saying wrong, but I actually appreciated that series. And it wasn't great though. It had its holes. And then you got Samurai, and Samurai was just kind of bad, guys. I can't lie. I tried to kind of stick up for it at least a little. I was like, man, I'll give it a shot. Maybe it's not as bad as everyone says. I saw a few episodes. It wasn't bad. No, I watched a lot of episodes. And I will say that it has one of those great episodes with the Power Rangers 25th anniversary where they bring back a bunch of great people. They bring back Gia, they bring back Rocky, Steve Cardenas, they bring back a lot of people. And at this point, they did that episode justice, but I didn't think it did the whole season justice. And as you guys probably know, after that, Hasbro bought Power Rangers. They have Beast Morphers. That's when I just started to tune in way more. I watch every episode. You guys know I review every episode. And I have just been so into the show. I love it. I love the direction they're going with toys. Yes, there are some things they need to work on with toys. I've had 2 different things I've had to talk to the company about, but they're working on it. They were friendly. They gave us new products. So thank you, Hasbro. There's no hate because everyone makes mistakes. It's do you make it right? And these people are making it right, okay? So we're here. We're in the future. Now, how did I get in this whole making Power Ranger videos? Like, what happened? So back in, I want to believe it was 2014, we brought Steve Cardenas, Rocky, the Red Power Ranger, here to Dubuque, Iowa. I want to say I was 22, 23. I was a little bit younger, and I had this great idea because I did a lot of shows. I brought platinum recording artists, Do or Die here before, and we made a bunch of money. I'm like, yo, I could bring the Power Ranger here. We're going to do a 20th anniversary screening of the movie. And I hit up Steve. I told him I've never done this before, but I've done shows I could promote. And he was like, you know what? We'll work something out. And, obviously I had to pay him. But we worked something out, and it was our first kind of thing doing something in the Comic-Con world, if you will. Power Ranger Nation, everything like that. And I didn't realize that Ranger Nation was going to bail us out. I did a poll before I did this. I did a poll of 100 people around me that were interested in events. And I said, if we do this, would you come? I got 89 yeses. 11 no's of those people that said they would come. Maybe like 3 or 4 of those people came, but about 50 Power Ranger fans showed up, and I ended up about breaking even. I might have lost like 100, 200 bucks off the deal, but I was saved by Power Ranger Nation, guys. The fans came out, and I could have lost a lot of money here, but I didn't, and I promoted as many places as I could. I went crazy, and it was one of those situations that there was a few things that worked against us, but I think it was mostly me. I was young and I was still learning how to do this. There's a few things out of my control with promotion that I thought that could have helped us that didn't happen, but things happen. It's okay. But I'm going to put most of it on me. I was younger. I didn't know all the things I know now and tricks to push events. And I said, okay, I'm going to just put a pause on that. And at the time, I'm a music artist too, do a lot of shows, and I was doing a lot of music, and I kind of put a pause on it and said, hey, I need to get my DJ business going. I also run a DJ business, and we do a lot of weddings. And I got that up to a very good level where we're making steady income. And then I started the fan club, guys. As you guys know, we started this about 2.5, 3 years ago, and it has been a ride. So we started doing Power Ranger videos, and that's what I felt comfortable with. I know the brand. I know the characters. I know some of the actors. And things just got crazy. So first year, we were just kind of experimenting around, not too crazy. And then by year 2, we were interviewing Jason Font, Austin St. John. Things have been real. We got Kerrigan Mayhem. I hope I said his last name right. He was the Magna Defender and Goldar. And then we met Barbara Goodson. She was the voice of Rita Repulsa. We've been around, guys. It's amazing. We love it. We love Ranger Nation. We love all of you for showing us love. And I guess I want to do this video to show you, hey, if you have a passion, stay true to yourself and let it be known and seen. Also, put in the work, but you can do it, guys. We're hitting baby steps every day and where we want to be, and you guys are helping us, Ranger Nation. I just wanted to give you my story on why I love the Power Rangers. It has been inspirational. I have watched every season. Now, maybe there's some seasons I might have skipped an episode or two, but I have seen most episodes of every season, and the seasons that I think I might have skipped an episode is maybe like a Megaforce episode or an Operation Overdrive episode, but I actually like Power Rangers, and I know it's a kid show, but I like what it stands for, and my favorite part is I love where we're going now. We know that Hasbro is one of the best toy companies in the world, and when it comes to entertainment, they have a bunch of great IPs. Man, we go on forever. G.I. Joe, My Little Pony, Transformers, Power Rangers, man, and it's stupid. What do you guys think about this? And this is something, what do you guys like? Are you a Power Ranger kid? Are you a DC kid? Batman, Superman, The Flash? Who is it? The X-Men? I love the X-Men too growing up. That was one of my, like Wolverine and the Power Rangers were my guys, all right? So I thought I'd just make something, personal for me for once, and let me know what you guys think. We love you guys. Thanks for watching the fan club. Y'all have a good one. Peace. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. We appreciate all of the support. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell to be notified when we drop a new video. Also, make sure you check out our Square site and cop a brand new fan club t-shirt. If you got time, check us out on all other social media platforms. We love you guys. Thanks for watching this video. Peace.